tree service wood, arborist wood that you can make money on, pure profit. Same thing, a little knot right there. I don't want to sell that to him. I'll put that aside, and that will be an easy money for a rainy day. Stuff is ready to go rock and roll. And welcome back, Firewood Addicts, to another episode of Travis Does Firewood. And today it's colder, it's wet. Let's make some money. So yesterday I got a ping from my sauna guy, and again, so for those who are new to the channel, I have a guy who has like a mini stove and like a mini sauna that heats the sauna, and he buys hardwood from me in smaller quantities. And he's one of those types of customers that will pay the money to buy the quality he wants because he wants it to burn well, no moisture, no nonsense, just to get the burns, have a hot sauna. And hardwood is the way to go. So this maple you saw the other day when I was trying to figure out how to measure and deliver a half a cord. I have more of this wood. I split open a few pieces yesterday, and it was at like 18, 19, 20% on the inside. This stuff is ready to go rock and roll. And the length of it is about like 10 inches or so, perfect for his stove. Now his stove can take a maximum of 16 inches. Before, when I was doing hardwood for him, I would usually take one of those like ramp-like sticks and measure each piece to make sure that it would fit in his wood stove. This time here, it won't need to do that. I'll just put it directly from the stack up here, throw in the wheelbarrow, and then I'll make 2 of these, and that will be an easy money for a rainy day. Let's do it. To get some gloves on here. So rainy Sunday, I admit that I have made a wood stove for my wife and my kids. It is wet. I have not prepared the chimney or the stove for this year's burn, but we should be okay. So is what it is. It's mid-September, I guess you could say. Now, why am I on a ladder, you may ask? Well, that's because I don't have a lot of space in my wood yard. So with the space I do have, what I do is I don't go lengthwise, I go up. I think that's one way to do it. So this wood here is stacked pretty high, so I need to use a ladder. It is what it is. So what I'm doing here is I'm picking wood that is looking pretty good. You know, the wood like this right here, I don't want to sell him this. This is kind of wonky. This is funky, not attractive. I'll burn that in my own stuff. This one here, same thing. Got a little knot right there. I don't want to sell that to him. I'll put that aside. I'll get the stuff that looks good. Okay. So again, these are smaller pieces for his sauna wood stove. This should all be great. Now, I used to sell him like a rack of wood, quote unquote, and that would be more or less 30 pieces. Well, and not having to count every wheelbarrow, I just give him a good amount of wood. He's happy, I'm happy. There was a time recently that apparently he got some free wood, and that's okay. No one is obligated to buy from me. No one is obligated to buy from you. If people find a different seller, don't be upset. Maybe no offense to you. Maybe it was free. Maybe it was better quality wood. Perhaps, whatever the case might be, do not be offended. People have no obligation to buy firewood from you, so there's no reason to be upset. Now he got some free wood from someone, and that's fine because my wood is not actually cheap. But I'm not gouging people, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna load this up, it's loosely tossed, obviously, because I'm throwing it in the wheelbarrow right in front of you. But I wanna make sure that it's gonna be a good load, so he feels that it's a good quality, enough wood, and then we'll roll it up the hill. Oh, almost got you. And then I'll tarp it off, so it's nice and dry for him to stack in his van, and then he'll be on his way. One of those customers, nice guy, friendly, but one of those customers that I don't need to be there present when he's gonna get wood from me. Okay? I trust him, he trusts me, and a lot of times he'll text me saying, hey, I'm ready for another order. I prepare it for him, and I put it at my driveway, and he will come up and pick it up when he's ready, and I don't need to be there. That is the joy and the pleasure of having a self-service firewood stand. That's the benefit of it. The con of it is theft, and theft hasn't happened yet well, maybe once this year, right? And that was showcased on my channel before, and not a big deal. It is what it is. I'll catch the guy one of these days. And this seems like a really good load. I want to take some off for the next load. But anyway, let's go put this up the driveway, and I'll be right back. All right, so the second wheelbarrow ready to be loaded. So when he orders, he wants 2 loads, which to us that means he wants 2 wheelbarrows worth of wood, which more or less is 2 racks. I probably give him a little bit more wood. I don't like. I've stopped counting. It just kind of silly by this point. I probably give him more wood than what I should, but he's a good customer. He's a returning customer. He's a good guy, and I don't mind giving a little bit more. Now, if he tells his friends that I sell firewood and they expect the same service, they may be a little bit different. So I'm careful on that front, right? So just gotta stack this in here. So if you're new to the channel or forgot, this wood is short cut and maybe split too, because this wood is tree service wood, and it came to me in short bucks. So what do you do with it? Well, you sell it. You find a market and you sell it. Not everyone does firewood full time. Not everyone can afford to buy truckloads of logs. Not everyone has the space to buy truckloads of logs. If you're full-time firewood, it may not make sense to you to mess with tree service wood, okay? But if you're part-time hobbyist, not full-time, right? Tree firewood from tree service companies or arborists makes sense. It will still help with your profit. Now, if you need consistent wood and you want it to be a perfect length, buy that log. But don't downgrade tree service wood, okay? You can dog all you want, but I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair at all. So I am turning tree service wood into pure profit, okay? This wood here, yes, I paid $20 a load for it, but one of these wheelbarrows pays for that load, and I have multiple wheelbarrows worth, multiple loads. So after this one wheelbarrow, the wood's paid for, and the balance of it is pure profit. Period. Profit. So you can dog tree service wood, may not be worth your time, quote unquote, but I think it's still worth it. And then if you do have shorter cut, you still make a market for it, and you make do. Dig it. There it is, 2 wheelbarrows worth, 2 racks, premium maple hardwood, ready to go for the sauna for my customer. It is what it is. So you saw me, I did on my phone, and I sent him a picture of the load. He knows ready to go. At his leisure, when he has time, he'll drive from his house to mine, carefully load up the wood in the back of his van, and he'll go off. He'll pay me probably cash or Venmo, and is on his way. I want to trust my customers, and they'll come and they'll grab the wood they want and they need, and they'll pay what is needed, and off they go, rock and roll, easy peasy, dig it, and not an issue. So again, example of tree service wood, arborist wood that you can make money on, pure profit. I've sold one before, so after that, this is pure profit money in my pocket, paying for water for my family, paying for my oil, paying for more fuel for the saws. But anyway, pure profit in my pocket. Pure profit in my pocket. That because of I accepted true service wood, and without knowing what it was, came in Woodyard, and I made do with what it was. It's an adventure of what you get and what you receive. You make do and you still make money on that wood. So what do you think? Thoughts, processes, questions? Let me know down in the comments. But yeah, so he'll come in a little bit, pay me, pick up his wood. The tarp is a billboard tarp. These things are awesome. The wood is covered, even though it's not pouring down rain, it is sprinkling, but I want to make sure that the wood is as dry as possible for the customer. That is key. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Remember, life's too short to be a prick, so be kind to one another. Rock and roll. Stay safe, keep cutting. Cheers. I think you see me. Can you see me up here? This is a 16-incher. Why is this in here? Same with this one. Why is this in here? These are long ones.